What is up, guys? We got a 24th place deck profile here. You guys may know him as the Zoro player from Santa Clara Regionals, and you may have seen him and actually lost to him. So he decided to play. What did you play?
I played Red Zoro.
Oh, predictable. So between Yamato and Zoro being the aggressive leaders of the format, why have you decided to stick with Zoro as the aggressive leader?
I have looked at Yamato, I have played Yamato, I really liked Yamato, but I think Yamato is a worst aggro deck as of right now, and I actually think he is right now a noob trap where he appeared like very, very strong with the double attack on the leader, like Giga Broken, everyone saw it first release. But I think going white decks, like for example Zoro, or have a really good matchup into Yamato as well. So I don't think it gets there fast enough, Charlie.
Yeah, and then there's also Whitebeard as well. What do you think about Whitebeard?
Whitebeard, on the other hand, I actually think is surviving the meta very, very well. Congratulations to the person that won the regional over there for it. I think it's still a very strong deck, and it's only going to get better with more Whitebeard supports that come out.
Okay, so to silence all the haters of Zoro, what were your matchups throughout the whole day? Did you have easy matchups or did you have hard matchups?
So I versed 4 Sakazuki, 2 Gekamoria, 2 Katakuri, and a Reiju.
Okay, so you played all meta decks.
Yes.
And you were able to win.
I went X2. I sadly did not make it to top 16, but I did make it to top. I made it to 24th, which is top 32 pricing, and I think I did very well.
Okay, and your 2 losses were to?
I lost to Sokka and Gekamoria, and the Sokka player happens to be Jonas. Funny enough, I lost to,
yes.
And he is as amazing as a player as I hoped for.
Yeah, so it takes an amazing player to beat you, even with the Gecko Moria in their possession.
Yeah, that was Jonas' teammate as well. Funny enough, they were very good players. Shout out to them.
I see. All right, so what makes your list different? Let's check it out.
For my list right now, I have run 4 5-drop Marcos. It is really good into the yellow matchup and anything really that's not blue. The only power with this deck is it's sticky, except against blue, obviously that can bottom deck it. But not having a reliable 7k body that can attack a leader every single turn just either wears their hand down too much, or is just or it just makes them lose life at almost every single turn.
I see.
My next 5-drop is 5 4-drop Marcos again. 4 5-drop Marcos again. I love this card. It has rush, it's amazing, unblockable against the Sokka matchup, the Gecko Moria as well. Sometimes you just need an unblockable answer just to go for it, and it gets you there. And the boss monster of himself, I run 4 of Rush Zoro. Rush Zoro, again, amazing card. It's the boss monster of this deck. It is Dawn efficient, it's 3 Dawn for 5k vanilla stats, and has Rush. Yep. Not much more I can say about it. For my 2k, I run 4 of 2-drop 2k counter Sanji. This Sanji is amazing because there's certain opponents that try and starve you sometimes. You can just take life with this. It is a searchable Straw Hat card, and it actually is one of the 2Ks that allows you to be aggressive by early on taking even more life than you normally are going to. And it's an 8k attack with Zoro leader attached and the 2 Dawn rested. It is an amazing card. Sometimes you might not see 2-drop Charlie Dadan, and you play him instead.
Okay.
For my other 2k counter slot, I play Brook. Brook is free conditionally. If I was already doing like a 7k attack or attaching 2 Dawn to a character, I can just freely play this character and keep going as wide as humanly possible. Worst case scenario being a 2k is still amazing.
Yeah, I love the art, by the way. It looks like he was drawn.
It was drawn by
my 5-year-old.
Yeah, and I love it. I play 4 of Carlita Dawn, one of the best 2-drops in the game, if not the best. It allows me to grab all my searchers / 1-drops, and it just makes this deck way too consistent, and it makes it amazing, and I love it. For my 1-drop slot, I run 4 buggies, and I managed to get I managed to get the SBs, and it looks amazing, and I love it.
It does.
Buggy is a boss monster of this deck. Even if he does not hit, he's still a 1-drop 3000 power that cannot die to slash. Lag up effect comes up way more than it's expected.
Explain to me how many slash characters does this dodge, I guess?
As of right now, there's not as many as there used to be, but it still escapes one of the best yellow cards, in my opinion, which is Okinojo. And with this deck trying to aggressively take life, Okinojo will always like almost come up as a trigger that plays it. And the fact he cannot kill Buggy on the crackback like very early on is amazing.
Okay.
Mostly for that. I play 4 of 1-drop Nami. Woo! Straw Hat Searcher can attack. It's amazing. Nothing much more I can say about that. Barely whiff, if at all whiff.
Barely whiff.
And here's my 2K counter slot. I have 4 Machinos. Machino, again, pumps Buggy and Nami to lethal attacks and makes them way too threatening. One of my favorite things to do against the Sokka matchup specifically is attempt to grab a Nami or a Buggy early on, and then on my second Dom, my turn 2 Dom play, I play a Machino or a Magra and boost them up to 7k or 6k attack, and then use my leader to do a 7k attack as well to put so much pressure on them.
Oh, baby.
I run 4 of Radical Beam, one of the best counter cards in the game. It is searchable with Buggy and Nami, and sometimes it just stops me from going lethal where other decks normally would just lose.
Yep.
I run 4 Bad Manners Skid Course. I believe this card's very good. I have 14 uncounterable cards in this deck, and this just makes it to where my number of my counters is even less, and it just is amazing. The trigger also sometimes saves you from losing the game.
Yeah.
And my last card is a 2 of the Amble Jambe against Sokka and Pacifically Black because they have the best blockers in the game. You need this to attempt to finish the game, and I love it.
Got it. Okay, do you have a Twitter shout out that you want to put on?
Yes.
Plug yourself, I guess?
My Twitter is BlairWolfTCG. I post everything that I do as I update this deck and go through my journey. If you guys would like to follow me and see how I progress through the evolutionary of Zoro, please check it out. It has everything you guys need to know.
All right, the only Zoro player in the Valley area, in the 805 basically, in the 818. Here he is signing out with the Zoro best leader?
Yes, best leader. The fact that he got banned is crazy to me.
And what would you play if it gets banned?
Zoro and Sanji.
Nice.
Alright.
All right, thank you.
Oh yeah.